Hi, my name is Ron Wilstein, and I'm coming to you from Park City, Utah. I'm a broker with Keller Williams Luxury Homes International, and I'm going to share with you what's been happening at the Racquet Club condominiums here in Park City. During our presentation, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to email them to me at ron@thewilsteinteam.com, and I will promptly answer them. If you would like to speak with me directly, please include your phone number and a preferred time for me to contact you, and I would be happy to do so. With that in mind, before we get into the Racquet Club condominium sales, let's take a look overall what's happening in the Park City real estate market. In the past 12 months, there's been 1,391 sales in Park City, and that consists of homes, condominiums, and vacant land combined, and that's all real estate companies combined. That's up 18% or 216 sales from the previous 12-month period. When we break this down more specifically, we see the increase in homes is up 16% from 503 sales the previous 12-month period to 582 sales. Condominium sales are up also 16% from 520 to 603 sales this past year. And even vacant land increased from 152 sales to 206. So that's up a whopping 36%. So overall, the number of sales is increasing. That's all good news. When we break that down, we want to take a look at what is happening in terms of prices. Let's start with homes. The median sold prices for homes, and I'm going to break this up between inside the city limits and also in the county or the Snyderville Basin area of Park City. Again, going back, looking at a 12-month period, prices are up by 20% within the city limits from $1,012,500 now up to this past 12-month period, $1,216,250. So nice 20% increase in property values along with those sales. In the Snyderville Basin, the median price rose from $620,000 up to $709,000, and that's up by 14%. Condominiums rose by 7% in the city limits, from $475,000 up to $509,000. And then in the Snyderville Basin, condo prices rose by 20%, from a median price of $269,950 all the way up to $322,847. Now let's turn to vacant land. Lot sales rose by 10% in the city limits, from $500,000 to $550,000, and in the Snyderville Basin it rose by 33%, from $225,000 for the median price all the way up to $300,000. So all three categories, homes, condos, and vacant land, rose in terms of appreciation and the number of sales. Now when you go back and look at the very height of our market, going back to 2005, that's when we saw 2,989 total sales, homes, condos, lots of all real estate brokerages combined. Then it dropped for 4 years consecutively and then started to rise in 2010 and 11 and 12. And our forecast, we're in November now, but our forecast for 2013 will be that it will surpass 2012 figures. So market very strong in Park City, good time to buy, anticipated prices will be on the rise in the future. Now let's turn our attention to Racquet Club. Let's see what's happening in the Racquet Club market. Well, number of sales are up by 100%. We went from 10 sales for the 12-month period prior to this last 12-month period up to 20. So Racquet Club units have doubled the number of sales during this past year. And that's very positive news, and we'd like to see that obviously in every category, but most are not doing as well as Racquet Club is doing. The Racquet Club condos are selling at a pace of one sale every 18 days, and there are currently no condos on the market. Normally I would report here what the absorption rate would be based upon the current inventory, but when there is none, it's virtually immediately, assuming that the property is correctly priced. Talking about prices, the range of Racquet Club sales on the low end was $302,150 all the way up to $478,000. Now that's a golf course location, that's a upgraded unit. Medium sold price for Racquet Club units for the last 12 months, $366,750. That is up 17% from the previous year's value. So again, some really good news here in terms of prices. Here we see it in a graph form, where it was at 313,625 up to 366,750, a 17% increase. Now, if you are interested in receiving an actual printout of those 20 sales that took place in Racquet Club, I'd be happy to send that to you. Just drop me a quick email at ron@the mention you watched the webinar and you'd like to get the data on the sales. I'll be happy to send that to you. And I do want to show you on our website how you can actually get information on Racquet Club sales anytime you want. Our website is at BuyParkCityRealEstate.com. If you go to BuyParkCityRealEstate.com/Racquet Club, it will take you to the specific page on the website. And if you go there, you're going to end up on this page that's in front of you. It gives a little write-up on Racquet Club, and then you have a couple things here. You have number one, a button here that would take you to the current webinar, which right now you're watching. You also have this button here that says send me current sales data for Racquet Club condos. If you pick that button, you'll get this screen here, and you simply fill in your name and your email address. You can put in your physical address or mailing address if you want. We'll send you newsletters if that's of interest to you. And then you come down to this lower section here into the subdivision or a condominium, and you simply type in Racquet Club there. If it says type of property, change that to condo, obviously. And if you're a buyer, leave it buyer. If you're an owner, think of maybe selling, to put seller, and then type in any comments that you want here in the comment section. And then just go down to the submit form button here and click that, and then I will get an email and I'll forward that information off to you immediately. So good quick way to get some good data here. Just taking you back to that first page, if you happen to scroll down lower down, if there were properties that were on the market, they would show up right here. As I mentioned earlier, there currently are none, and so the active listings are not showing up here, but if there were some, they would be there right now. So that's how you get information basically anytime you want and without having to wait for the next webinar. If you are curious, by the way, on how much your Racquet Club condo may be worth in today's market, again, send me an email at ron@the and I would be happy to chat with you, inspect the property if you'd like, and assist you with what its current value is. I want to remind you before I end this webinar that every month we do a webinar entitled Park City Market Talk. It's approximately 20 minutes long. It is updated each month on the second Tuesday of the month by 7 p.m., sometimes a little earlier. And good information. We cover market data. We cover specific topics that are on everybody's mind, and not specific to Racquet Club, for instance, but the market overall. But you may want to catch that. If you'd like to be put on our email reminder list, let us know that, and we'd be happy to do that. That way you'll get a reminder. If you're not interested, just delete it, and next month we'll give you another reminder. Finally, if you want to watch any of our past webinars, go to the website, thewillsteenteam.com/webinar archive. It's all there waiting for you. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this webinar. I wish you a good day, and we are here to help you in any way that we can, and hope that you'll call upon us if you need our assistance.